Okay, hey guys and welcome. I'm going to just fix up the stream 1 second. There we go, great. Okay, hopefully my voice is not too loud. If you have any questions, just type them in the chat here. We're gonna get the game going any second now. There we go, gonna link out the stream for everyone. So everyone knows what's going on. Okay, so sorry, I can't talk and type at the same time. So by the way, the overlay is going to be quite Imba coaching, because this is my Imba coaching overlay stub that I did myself for the Imba coaching opens. But hopefully it won't be too much in the way for you guys. Hopefully. And we're gonna cast the game on Ackland Wastes here, and let's see if we can get the nice overlay going here. There we go. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're on Ackland Wastes, and spawning here, one of the last hope for HOA is Ewanda, hoping to take this game, because otherwise the opponent might actually do an all kill here, and spawning the top left position is up 3 games in a row right now. It's MY3D's galgtonold, and Ewanda not too happy about this. He might think this it might be hard, and galgtonold try to be a bit mannered here, you know, keep the language on a nice level. And we do have a PvP, my absolutely weakest matchup to cast, so hopefully you won't be having too much problem with it. Otherwise, you know, I'm not really sure what to say. And if you give me 1 second, guys, really sorry for that, because I'm still having sorry, I was gaming before, that's why. We didn't really expect me to solo cast, but now I am. So, okay, we do have Ewanda and Galg facing off, and it seems like Galg really likes his DTs. So, okay, wow, it's a little loud, okay. I'm gonna lower my microphone. Is that better? Okay, hopefully that's better at least. If it's way too loud still, just type it in the chat and I will try fix it. And yeah, so it seems like Galg already getting some gas, and Ewanda doing the same a bit later, but still kind of similar so far. And Ewanda is saying that we're kind of short on players, and that's absolutely true. We should need more players. So if you're from HOA and watching this right now, please practice a bit more so we can have some awesome clan wars and not get taken down by one guy. I mean, this guy Galg, he needs to be sniped like right away. We need someone to, you know, just snipe this guy soon. And what is Galg doing? Look at that. He's actually getting a proxy pylon down here, and he is getting a second gas. His he is not using all the chrono on Nexus. It seems like he's actually saving it up a bit, but Ewanda is actually scouting this. He does see the one gas here. He sees that it's 1 gate chrono, 1 gate cybercore, but he hasn't scouted the second gas. He should really need to do that soon. And Galg is going to go for the proxy Stargate, while Ewanda's going for the Stargate here. So this is actually interesting. Galg going for the proxy version of what Ewanda is doing, and depending on what Ewanda chooses to do, this might be a really quick game or a really long macro game. Galg probably going for Oracle here to kill as many probes as possible, and if Ewanda actually goes for Phoenix, then he will probably just hard counter him really easy, and that's going to be such a big difficulty for Galg really to take back, because he's going to lose this if it gets scouted. So this is the moment of truth. What does Ewanda make? What does he make? That's the question. We don't see anything yet. And oh, this Stalker, he sees it. He sees that it's an Oracle. You can see it on the animation here. You can see that it's an Oracle. And really sorry for the graphics, guys, by the way. I was playing before, so I had low graphics. Hopefully you don't take too much offense. Usually I always cast in extreme, of course. And anyhow, let's get back to the game. We do have the Oracle on the way, and we do have Phoenix. So this Phoenix is gonna hard counter this Oracle really easy, and the Oracle's just gonna try to get as many kills as possible. It gets 3 kills, maybe get a 4th here. 4 kills, okay. 4 kills for Oracle, not really worth it. And that proxy position is going to be rendered useless really soon. But Ewanda needs to defend this though. He's going to use his probes, and he does not want to do that at all. And you're gonna see he does kill the Zealot, and he needs to get back into this game soon, Ewanda, because Galg, I mean, he did lose his proxy here, but he still has some kind of momentum. He's getting the gateways here. He's getting the pylon, and it seems like he wants to continue doing pressure here with gates. He's getting a 4th. Okay, he's going to 4 gates, all in really from this point on, and he's still on about the same amount. He actually has quite a good amount of probes. Well, Ewanda on only 18, and Ewanda is going for 3 gateways with Stargate, pumping out those Void Rays. So, I mean, Ewanda is doing something really, really strong here, but the question is, can he actually do enough damage, because he's way behind in probes, even though it was Galg who did the cheating here and got scouted. And Galg actually sending in 2 Stalkers here to deny Ewanda's poke here, and this is a really good proxy location actually for Galg, and Ewanda needs to defend this. Meanwhile, he does get in with his Phoenixes. They might pick off the Mothership Core here. That would be quite pivotal. And yeah, we do see the Mothership go down. Great job. And he might lose his Phoenixes. No, he doesn't. Great job from Ewanda. But the question here is that can he hold from galgtonold though? This Void Ray is going to be his lifeline, but against 5 Stalkers, I'm not too sure. But he does have 2. He does have 2 Phoenixes, and he starts to take this down, the Stargate. And right now, Ewanda needs to stay alive. He needs to stay alive. And here comes the Stalkers. This is the moment of truth, guys. Is Ewanda going to hold? He does pick the Stalkers up. Great job. But he does lose 1, and there's still 4 Stalkers here left. And he's pushing it back. Great job. And he's going to kill this pylon. Awesome. Awesomely done from Ewanda, holding this like a boss. And behind it he's getting a robotics facility, and if he gets the observer, he's going to counteract what Galg is doing behind this, and that is a Dark Shrine. He did get the Tri-Castle and Dark Shrine, and this is as all in as you can get. I mean, look at these minerals. They're below 1k left on each mineral patch here, and he doesn't have enough time really. Galg, he really needs to get his to get this up. And whoa, look at that, he managed to snipe a Void Ray somehow. I'm not really sure how. And I mean, if Ewanda doesn't look out, he can actually lose the 2nd Void Ray, and that would be huge. So he needs to get this out, and there we go, 2nd Void Ray, and he's going to push this back. And he has killed quite a lot. If we look at resources lost here, Ewanda is actually ahead, so that's really good for him. If you look at the workers by though, Ewanda is still behind. Ewanda is still behind, but both players just staying on 1 base right now. So I mean, Galg is getting more workers, it seems, but he needs to get another base to make them actually worth it. And Ewanda is going to pick up something here, maybe. I'm gonna see if he chooses to do that or not. And meanwhile, these Void Rays are gonna pay the weight in gold, but he's choosing to target the Zealots here, and I'm not quite sure that choice. But here we go, killing off the Stalkers. Gonna target the sentry Zealots down here, and if he gets this pylon as well, that is really good. But he's not gonna be able to supply block Galg, of course, because he does have that 74. And whoa, that DT may not get into the base. I'm not sure if he actually saw it. It doesn't look like he actually saw the DT, and he doesn't have any defense. Actually, he has 1 observer. Never mind that, guys. He does have an observer and 2 Zealots. This is great, and he might be able to snipe this DT. Okay, the DT goes out. DT is fine, but he won't do any damage. And the question is, what will Galg do to hold this? Galg does have 1 Phoenix and 5 Stalkers, 5 Zealots as well. But look at Ewanda, he's looking so strong. Up here is 1 Phoenix, he has 2 Void Rays, 1 Stalker and 2 Zealots. So this is going to be a micro battle, but it's not going to be so hard up this ramp. So let's see what Ewanda chooses to do here. He might go for the expansion. No, he's actually starting to chrono out even more Void Rays. So he's going for really Void Ray heavy and getting out that Phoenix again. And watch that Phoenix, you don't want to lose that. Ah, this is so close of a game, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Both players almost mined out. So this is going to be one of the last engagements of this game. And if Ewanda loses this game, there's only going to be one player left for HOA. Well, this is the first player of MY3D. And if MY3D loses this, though, they might lose their ace player. And then Ewanda might go on to take even more games. So this is so important for this entire series. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This engagement is everything. And look at those Voiders killing off, choosing to kill off the Phoenix actually. And he does lose the ground battle here, but he may not lose his Voiders. Oh, the Voider is going down. He's being targeted down, and it looks like actually Galg is going to hold this. And yes, he does hold it. And this is so bad for Ewanda. He doesn't have an expansion. The DT will deny that, and Ewanda GG's out. Congratulations to Galg once again for winning, and it seems like we might have an all kill from MY3D. So that was a kind of intense game, but once again we do see the kill from Galg here, and we only have one player left. This is going to be so harsh, guys. Hopefully we're gonna get Ewanda back here to cast with us. Gonna call him up and see what he has to say. What do you have to say for yourself?
What?
What do you have to say for yourself?
How much should have taken expansion, but it's hard because Void Rays are so like unexpectedly strong that sometimes you're just like, well, I just aim and see what happens.
Yeah, that's actually true. Okay, so we have you almost managed to take it, but it was close, but you didn't really do it, and now we were down 4 games in a row. Do you think anyone here can take down Galg?
Online, yes. Available, no.
Okay, so who is online that's not available?
Well, Dex for one. Cereb, I also think is good if he is who I think he is.
Okay, cool. So
yeah, Cereb is top master.
Ah, cool.
But now we have Boombox. Yes, our savior.
So you have Boombox. Oh, great. So, by the way, do you want me to keep casting on this one, or do you want to go back to the regular one?
We could change just for the fuck of it.
Yeah, we could just send the views back, you know. Do you want that? Then you could just start the stream up again, and I'll just send them back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We'll just change over.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please go back to the original stream. We did get our game here with Ewanda, and he managed to lose it for us. Thank you very much for that. No, but seriously, gonna be nice to you. So please go back to the original stream, and we're gonna have Ewanda as the observer right now, and he's not gonna have low settings, I believe. So that's great. And yeah, so go back there, and we're gonna have even more casting going on, and maybe the last game as well of the series. So check that.